Hello, Olympiad aspirants. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of F2S Olympiads classes. After completing the preparatory series of Silver Zone Mathematics Olympiad for grade 5, 6, and 7, we are going to start the preparatory series for Silver Zone Science Olympiad for grade 5th, 6th, 7, and 8. Here, we solve the comprehensive book of Silver Zone. Each question of every exercise will be well explained. Each chapter contains 40 questions, which is divided into two part videos of 20 and 20 questions for all four grades. Every week, we release one video of each class, that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday for grade 8, 7, 6, and 5 respectively. To get the videos at your earliest, subscribe our channel and hit the bell button so that you can be ready for your Olympiad exam on time. And do share the video with your friends so that all the Olympiad aspirants can be benefited. And my one request is that please mention your feedback in the comment section. Actually, it means a lot for me and motivates me to make such videos. Thank you. Now let's start. Grade 6, Chapter 2, Silver Zone Science Form. Grade 6 Silver Zone Comprehensive Book Chapter 2 Fiber to Fabric Video Part 1. Question number 1. The basic unit of every cloth is. The basic unit of every cloth will be your fiber. Okay? Because we just make the fabrics with the fiber and the cloth is converted into as a dress with the fabrics only. So, first answer will be option B. Okay, the picture is pasted here. This is our fiber. Later it will converted as the yarn and then it will converted as the fabric. Okay. Question number 2. Which of the following will be more stretchable? So knitted fabric, woven fabrics, both are equally stretchable or either A and B. So you can see the woven fabric is comparatively more closer to each other. So the fibers does not have the space to stretch it more. But the knitted fabric, it has comparatively more stretchable. Knitted fabric is mainly used as the your winter wear cloth. So you can notice the winter wear cloth is comparatively more stretchable than the summer wear cloth. Okay. So second answer will be option A. Question number 3. Which of the following is not a thing made up of natural fiber? So cotton shirt is made up of the natural fiber. Why? Because cotton, we obtain cotton from the plants, and plants giving fiber is the natural fiber. Woolen socks. So woolen socks is made up with the wool, and we obtain wool from the sheep or other animals. Okay, so this means woolen socks is also the natural fiber. Jute bag. Jute bag is made up with the plant fiber. And silk sari. Silk sari is made up with the silk which is obtained from the silkworm. So that is your animal fiber. So we can see answer should be option E because all the options given here is made up with the natural fiber only. So third answer will be option E. Question number 4. Which among the following crop require warm climate to grow? Red algae, cotton, apple or pine. So cotton needs black soil and warm climate to grow. Okay. So fourth answer will be option B. Question number 5. Match the following. Cotton. So when we burn cotton, it smells like a paper. Okay. Cotton smells like a paper because it is the plant fiber. Wool. Wool smells like burning hair. It is made up with the hair of the sheep and the goat or rabbit, like these animals. So that's why the burning of wool is like your burning hair. Silk. Silk smells like the charred meat. Okay. It is made up with the silk which is obtained from the silkworm. So this is charred meat. And synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber, it smells like the plastic. Okay. So answer will be 1C, 2D, 3A, and 4B. Option C will be the correct answer. Question number 5, option C. Question number 6. Which of the following is a fiber crop? So cotton is a fiber crop. Yes, we get fiber from the cotton plant. Flax, we get linen from the flax plant. Jute, we get jute fiber from the jute plant. So that's why answer should be all of them. The sixth answer will be option D. Question number 7. The cloth made of stem fiber of flax is known as. So this is your flax plant and this is the fiber obtained from it, and using this we can get the linen fiber. That is in the option number D. So seventh answer will be option D. Question number 8. Which of the following is not correct about jute? It is a natural fiber. Yes, you can see this is the jute plant. This is the jute fiber and this is the jute yarn and this is the jute cloth. So natural fiber, correct. It is used to make bags. So yes, we can use jute fiber to make bags. It is used to make coarse cloth. Yes, actually the fiber obtained from the jute plant is the coarse fiber. So that's why coarse cloth means thick cloth, you can say. Okay. On burning, it produces smell of the burning plastic. No, the synthetic fiber burns like the plastic. So eighth answer will be option D. Question number 9. The process of separating fibers of cotton from its seed is called. So process of separating seeds from the cotton is known as ginning. This picture is shown here. This is the ginning machine and these seeds are removed from the cotton. So ninth answer will be option B. Question number 10. Handlooms and power looms are used for which of the following? So you can just see here the process of weaving. Weaving means the fiber, the turns on it like this pattern we will get. So you can see here in this picture, this is the hand loom and this is the power loom. Okay, so it is used for the weaving. So 10th answer will be option B. Question number 11. Which of the following is an animal product? Silk is an animal product obtained from silkworm. Cotton is the plant product obtained from cotton plant, and wool obtained from sheep, goat, rabbit, like these animals. So that's why option C. So answer should be option D. 11th answer is option D. Okay. Question number 12. Sericulture is related to which of the following animal? So sericulture means the taking care or the rearing of silkworm. That is known as sericulture. Okay. So 12th answer will be option A. Question number 13. Silkworm are fed on which tree? So silkworm are fed on mulberry tree. Actually, the silkworm eats the mulberry leaves. That's why it is fed on the mulberry tree. This is the picture of the mulberry leaf and this is the egg. Then it is your larva. Then it is pupa and then it is the silkworm. The 13th answer will be option C. Question number 14. Which coarse fiber is extracted from the shell of coconut? So from the shell of coconut, jute fiber or coir fiber or nylon fiber. Actually, nylon is the synthetic fiber and jute is the obtained from the jute plant and coir can be obtained from your coconut. Okay, and polyester is can be obtained. It is the synthetic fiber also. Okay. So answer should be option B. 14th answer will be option B. Okay, question number 15. Choose the correct sequence of preparing cloth among the following. So yarn and then fiber, then fabric, then cloth. No. First there should be fiber and then yarn. Yarn means the spinning of the fiber and then it will converted as the fabric by the process of weaving, knitting. Okay, then after fabric it is converted as the clothes. So answer should be option B. So 15th answer will be option B. Question number 16. Silk cotton is a fiber obtained from which plant? So silk cotton plant, from the cotton plant we obtain cotton fiber, kapok trees. This is the kapok tree and we obtain silk cotton from the kapok tree only. So 16th answer will be option B. Question number 17. Which of the following process is not related to plant? So ginning is the process of removing of seeds from the cotton, so related to plant. Shearing means the removing of the fur or the wool from the sheep. This is known as the shearing. Option B will be the answer. Spinning means making yarn. Soaking means when we just clean the uh, any fiber obtained from plant or from the animal, we just deep it into the water for some time to soak it. So this process is known as soaking. So that's why answer should be B here. So 17th answer will be option B. Denim, a type of cloth contain cotton fiber, jute fiber, silk fiber, all of the above. So cotton fiber. Denim is the cotton fiber. 18th answer will be option A. Question number 19. Silk is obtained from which stage of the life cycle of silkworm? So we get silk from the pupa stage, this stage. First it is as your egg, then the silkworm larva, and then it is pupa. We obtain silk from the pupa only, or it is known as cocoon also. So 19th answer will be option C. Question number 20. The flax fiber is obtained from dash of the flax plant. So this is the flax seed you can see, and this is your flax plant. We obtain flax fiber from the stem of the flax plant. Okay. So answer will be your stem, option C. So 20 answer will be option C, from the stem of the plant. Okay. Thank you for watching this video completely. I want to share one more information with you, which can boost your Olympiad preparation. Actually, we are going to launch Olympiad courses on our app F2S Olympiads classes. You can download it from the Play Store. These courses are available for the subject Maths and Science for grade 2 to 8. In this course, you will find all the Olympiad related study materials, chapter wise question paper, and test series for the complete syllabus. Using this app, you can check the level of your Olympiad preparation as well as you can gear up your study. Go and download this app and check the courses. It is available at very nominal cost. And if you have any doubt related to the worksheet explained or about the app, you can write your doubt in the comment section. I will definitely answer it. Thank you.